Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Manifesting Your Clarity for the month of August of 2025. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Cindy Carnes, a transformation consultant. I work with women who have what appears to be that successful life on paper. They have their dream career, they have the home, the family, the lifestyle that they've always dreamt of, and yet they still feel empty inside. I help them rediscover who they are beneath the roles, the titles, and the responsibilities using energetic insights. And today we're going to talk about manifesting with clarity, which means we're going to align ourselves with the most powerful energy of the month. We're going to be using a Chinese metaphysics practice called Qi Dun Jiao. Qi Dun Jiao is about aligning yourself with the most powerful energy of the month to help us move forward in the direction of what it is that we want to create. And so for the month of August, we're going to be using a Qi Dun Jiao chart. So I'm going to share my screen here. You may get a blank screen for a couple minutes or seconds, I should say. So this is a Qi Dun Jiao chart. Now, this is a mocked up chart. So this is not exactly the way it looks at, but I've scrubbed it and I've put in my own little branding just to make it fun. So it looks like a tic-tac-toe board. And on the outside of this big square, where you see the colored elements, like on the top left, you see SE. In the middle center top, you see S. And in the right, you see SW. Those are directions. East equals E equals east, W equals west. You get it. So each box then is called a palace. And so within the palace, there are a lot of different elements here. And what we're looking for is a strong formation for the month. And again, there are a lot of different elements that go into selecting what is the strongest formation for the month. But I focus in on 3 different elements for the meditation practice. And those are what you'll see: a Star of Destiny. You see that in the top, almost to the right a little bit. It's actually in the center of an actual Qi Dun Jiao chart. The top element there in red, which looks like a star, is a Star of Destiny, or the visiting star of the month. The green element to the right in each box is the Guardian of Destiny, or the visiting guardian of the month. And then the purple element in the bottom row center is what we call the Door of Destiny, or the visiting door of the month. We're going to be using the Northeast Palace for the month of August. And that's because it is a strong formation for finance, courage, stamina, and support. Courage, strength. That's the word I was looking for. Courage, strength, stamina. With the tiger. Tiger is really strong at helping us with courage and strength, breaking through our fears. And life door is about business and career. So as you notice that each palace has a visiting star, a visiting guardian, and a visiting door in each direction. And each one of these, we're going to talk about guardians. Each one of these guardians have a different superpower. For the instance, in the top left corner, southeast, you're going to see Moon is the guardian, and that's about knowledge. And also maybe seeing something or uncovering something you're not seeing. Snake is about transformation. Chief is about manifesting, connection with people. Harmony is about relationships. So they each have their own superpower. But when I want to talk about these guardians, my Chinese metaphysics mentor, Amy Tyson, explained it this way. I think it's fascinating. So when we think of the guardians, they're all within us. That we're actually awakening each individual guardian's power. And so think of ourselves as a pomegranate. So when you cut into a pomegranate, what do you see? You see it's loaded with a ton of seeds. Each one of these guardians are represented by a different seed. And we're looking for the strongest seed within the pomegranate for that month. The other thing about Qi Dun Jiao is you can align with the energy of the year, the month, the day, even the hour, or you can also align with your natal guardian. But for this particular conversation or video, we're really talking about aligning with the energy, the supporting energy of the month, going into August through September. So now, how do we align ourselves with the energy of the month? Is We want to sit with our back to the northeast to connect with Tiger. And again, this is from August 7th through September 6th of 2025. We want to count backwards from 64 to 1 to clear our mind. We want to clearly state a command for your guardian to aid you with. Now, this is something that you need help with, right? Something that you're like stuck on, you can't do it on your own. And this command that we're talking about today is really general command, but you can customize your command to meet your needs, but also focus in, remember, on the elements, the strong elements of that quadrant, or excuse me, that palace is about finance, about strength and courage. It's about business and wealth. So you may want to kind of align your command with that supporting energy. You want to state an inspired action. What are you willing to take to move yourself forward and or to create or to actually achieve the goal that you're after? You want to ask for evidential occurrence. Mine is, those that know me, mine is the dragonfly. I love it. There's a lot of reasons why I'm attached to that dragonfly. It doesn't mean that I need to see a natural dragonfly out in its natural habitat. It could be anything, right? I could be shopping and see dragonfly earrings, or somebody can send me a post or an email. It has a dragonfly. It's literally when you least expect it and you see that evidential occurrence, and it's kind of just a reminder to keep going. Then you want to end with gratitude. I always say, even though this is the power within us, I feel like we're awakening that power, really in tuning ourselves into that power. I always say, thank you. Thank you for waiting for my call. Thank you for answering my call. Thank you for providing the guidance, but you get to choose your however you want to show gratitude. Release your thoughts, your emotional connection to the outcome, to the universe, and just focus on taking your action. So what does that look like? Back to the northeast, 64 to 1. I have a sample command here at the bottom. You can write your own command however you would like it. I do want you to focus on 3 elements though. Start off with, I command you, Tiger. It's very important because this isn't a wish or a request. It's like, no, it is a command. I need help with this. I also want you to have 2 to 3 I am statements that help you really align with your command or what it is that you want to create. And that is because that's just about mindset. Really, we really want to align with becoming the person that we want to become, so that we can actually experience the goals that we're asking to create. And then somewhere within your command, I want you to state, for my best and highest. So here's an example command. I command you, Tiger, to provide me with strength and courage to rise into my next chapter with boldness and grace. Lead me with fierce clarity as I ask for what I deserve, whether it's a pay raise, promotion, or a purposeful shift that aligns me with my true calling. With the ambassador star guiding me, help me step into greater influence, elevate my leadership presence, and expand my financial flow and aligned opportunities and recognition. Through the life door, align me with prosperous path that honor my vision and reward my growth. Let the energy of wealth, business, and visibility support my journey forward. I am ready to be seen, supported, and successful in ways that reflect who I truly am. I am open to receive career and financial breakthrough that feels aligned and empowering. I am standing in my strength and walking forward with clarity and courage. All of this I welcome for my best and highest. I am willing to, what's the next action you're willing to take? This is focused on finance, this is focused on business, or this is focused on strength and courage. Maybe it is business related. Maybe you are looking for what's next for you. Maybe you want a job transition. Maybe it's networking. That's a big one, right? But maybe you feel a little intimidated about networking. So I am willing to walk. I am standing in my strength and walking forward with courage and clarity as I move forward in networking. So this is a simple example, but if it's networking, look for the different networking opportunities in your area. What's going on in August? Where can you be? Put them on your calendar. These are the things that you're committed to doing. If it's a business related item, what is it that's holding you back? Or what is the next thing that if you completed it, is going to move you forward. And for an example of that, I'm hosting an event here in Minneapolis in October. And so what are of course, I am a business analyst at heart, so I love to list all the things that need to happen in order for this event to take place, right? I have to find a location. I need to secure the date. I need date and time. I need to create a flyer. I need to have an agenda. I'm going to have snacks. List the items. What am I going to have for snacks? And I'm co-hosting with another friend. Who's going to take care of what? How are people going to buy tickets? All of these things. These are the things that I'm willing to work on, and not all at once, but it's like step by step. What am I willing to do to help me get to that event? Then ask for evidential currents. Mine is Dragonfly. I think I talked about that. And with gratitude, and then release it. You don't need to do this command or this manifesting meditation every day. I would say do it every third day. Give it 2 to 3 days in between and see what happens. See what comes up for you. And those ideas or those thoughts that say, this is the next step I should take. Act on it. See where it takes you. So that is how we use Qi Dan Jiao. Stop sharing here. That is how we use Qi Dan Jiao to align with the energy of the day, the month, the year, the hour, even our natal. In this case, it's monthly, to help us move forward and with what it is that we want to create. Now, this is a generic command, right? That was the Qi Dan Jiao chart for August. But if you are interested in what is your specific energy for the month, what is it that you want to create, whether it be relationships, wealth, whether it be business, career, health, whatever it may be that you're interested in moving forward, and you want a personalized command with a personalized chart for you. It does require your birth date information, your day, your month, your year, and the time of birth. But feel free. I'll have my contact information in the comments of this video. Feel free to reach out to me. Connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let me know how it's going. I really hope that you use this command, use this meditation, help you move forward. Let me know how it's going, and else I hope to see you back next month.